Today, we're going to polish a windshield. Have you ever had a windshield that looks like this? Not so bad that you want to spend $500 or maybe $600 to replace it, but just enough of a nuisance when that light's hitting it just right that you'd like to find a fix? Somehow, some way? Today, I've got a low-cost solution, a way to clean this windshield up a bit and make it look more like this. To get started on this project, you're going to want to clean your windshield with Windex or another glass cleaning product. Then you're going to want to tape off the windshield. This way you protect the weather stripping that surrounds it. Today we're going to be using a Cerium Oxide polishing compound that is specific for glass polishing. Now you don't have to be using this brand of product, but you will need a glass polishing compound. In addition, we'll also be using these glass specific polishing pads. Now these are useful or used with a dual action random polisher. If you don't have a dedicated polisher at home, there are also kits out there that you can purchase that allow you to adapt a polishing pad to a household drill. Now, I'd just be careful if you go that route because the drill won't have the randomness, it won't have the dual action to it, which can lead to swirling. You're going to want to apply the polishing compound the same way you would when polishing a paint job. After applying the polish to the cutting pad, I like to dab my cutting pad onto the work surface in the area that I plan to work on. This helps me identify my work area when the work is in process, and it also keeps me from spraying the compound on startup of the machine. A couple tips as you get started polishing. First, you're going to want to start slow. That means ramping up to speed gradually. This is going to help you stay in control, and it's going to help you get comfortable with the machine as you get started. Ultimately, you will have to get the polisher moving pretty quickly to be able to start removing imperfections in the windshield. Ramping the machine up to speed in this way will also keep the machine from splattering the polish away from the work surface and out of the work surface entirely. Number 2, firm pressure. You're going to want to keep firm pressure, firmer than you'd ever use on a paint job, for example, and you're going to want to keep that pressure over the polishing axis, right in the center of the polishing pad, and that will help you stay in control, it will help you be stable, and it will help you get the most effective polish on your windshield. Number 3, I want you to overlap your passes back and forth as if you were painting. I use about a 30% rule of thumb, somewhere around there. Number 4, I want you to check for heat as you're working on your project. The windshield can heat up. It will heat up if it's doing its job and you are polishing it. And I don't want you to get so hot that you can't touch it. I just want you to take a break if the windshield gets warm. Because if it gets too warm, it will expand and it potentially could crack. And we don't want to crack our windshield. Okay, the polishing project is now complete. Overall, the glass is much clearer. The scratches are much dimmer. Most of them are gone. There were a few deeper pock marks and scratches that did not come out, but the windshield looks much better than it did before. And I probably spent an hour polishing it, so the effort is not a 5-second polish job. It does take some pressure. It does take high speed, and you do have to work at it. If this video was useful to you, please hit like. And if you want to see more like it in the future, go ahead and subscribe too. So long, happy motoring, and have a great day. Now I've got to get going because I've got a car to wash.